Okay guys, well done on making it this far. In this section, I'm going to teach you how exactly you can promote your store. I'm going to go through different marketing methods such as Facebook, Google, email marketing, and other platforms that you can use to promote your products and promote your online business. I'm going to go through the different templates and show you how to build your own ad campaigns, as well as going on to other stores, analyzing our competitors, and looking at what ads they're using for their campaigns. We can go through all the best marketing methods from free to paid as simply as possible. I'll talk to you a little bit about the less well-known platforms such as TikTok and Pinterest, where there are less advertisers than there are users. So to kick off with, I think we need a little inspiration. So again, I'm going to get you to come and look over my shoulder, and we're going to look at some real stores, real competitors, and see what they're doing to market their products. Let's start with a store that, if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know I'm a little bit obsessed with, and this is Meowington. I don't know why, I think that they have a really good thing going on with their niche, and I love the colors that they're using and everything. So to start with, before I have done anything, before I've analyzed their store or anything, this is a form of marketing, okay? This get 10% off your purchase. This is a form of marketing because you will then have to put your email address here, and they will use that to retarget you for their future products or future discounts or whatever it is that they're promoting. So if I go on to analyze their store, we'll head right here to their marketing. So it's just here on the screen. Really, really easy to find, Facebook ads. So now we are onto their ad library. You can do this on Facebook itself by going down onto page transparency, but I find this the easier method. We can see that they have ads running on, these are all from just a couple days ago. So they're active, right? They're active right now. We can see that all of these campaigns are still live. And what are they doing that's working for them? Well, they're giving people 25% off. And then they also have super cute products. It's bright, it's funny, and the cat looks super comfortable, and they have 25% off. Creating a discount like this is also creating some urgency because it's a limited time. They can use this discount for a limited time, so it makes people want to buy the product now. The second thing they've done is create something relevant. So all of these masks are things that people are using right now, and they know that. So you can see here they also have some videos with free shipping and buy now, pay later. So they have all of these deals and different things that could appeal to a lot of different people. Made by cat people. There they are relating to their audience because their audience will be cat people too. And then some jokes. Okay, so the second store we're gonna look at is this big red gadgets. And the reason I want to look at their store is because you might be someone who's going to start a general store, so you can see how this is being done. So there's a cool story about the guy who started this store. He was just hoping to make a little bit of extra cash alongside his day job, which I believe that he was still working on the last interview I saw. He started off just by watching different YouTube videos and testing out different products, and now he's making up to $160,000 per month. So they're not actually currently running any ads. So I assume he'll just be using Google ads. And the last people I want to analyze are PropShop24, because this is my competitor for this video, right? This is the shop that's doing the best, who is selling my product. So let's analyze this store. Okay, so they are also running a lot of ads. They actually have ads that have launched today. So yeah, they have some discounts, so 10% off. Got it moving and everything. And then they have some very aesthetic pictures here. They're using the carousel. So we're able to look at a lot of different pictures. They're doing the watermelon slicer. So they have a lot of very useful gadgets. They're also a general store, so they just seem to sell everything. So they just show people how their product can be useful to their lives. So now we've had a little look at what other people are doing, we can start to create some ads ourselves. We will start with Facebook and then we will go on to Google, and then I'll talk to you a little bit about email marketing, YouTube, okay that was Google, Pinterest and TikTok. So to create a Facebook ad, you're going to need to create a Facebook Business Manager account. Okay, so you can already see that I am a user of this. It's super easy just to create your account and log in. So I'm gonna go ahead and let you do that. So pause this video, head across to Facebook Business Manager if you want to, so you can create a template alongside me. Great, so now you have done that, you should be able to go to the Facebook Business Suite and come all the way down the sidebar onto ads. Right, once you have met me here, you can see just over here on the right hand side, you can create an ad. Right, here we are. So the first thing I'm going to do on this page is go on to create. Here we're going to create a new campaign. Now I know you have all of these options and it can be really hard to choose which one if this is your first campaign. So I'll just go through them quickly and show you how they work. So you can see each of these objectives as goals. So your awareness campaign is really good when you're first starting off and you don't have any brand awareness at all and you want as many eyes on your product or your brand as possible. So your awareness campaign is basically to make as many people see your advert as possible. And that's what we're going to track. The second is consideration. So this is getting as many people into your store or getting as many video views or getting as many leads, so lead generation. And this is when you can use something called a lead magnet, which might be competition, or it might be a free ebook download where you're going to get customers to type in their email address, which you can then use for your email marketing campaign. And the last thing here on consideration is Messenger. So this might be on Facebook Messenger. It's basically starting that conversation with your customer. And the third is conversion. So this can be a product conversion or catalog sales, which sounds like the dream, but people need to know you and trust you a little bit more before this happens. So I would recommend, whilst you're testing your audience and you're testing your products, I would definitely look at the brand awareness campaign. That will help you build your audience. You'll be able to get data to see who is looking at your product and who is engaging with your posts. Are you using the right content? You can test one image against another. So for your first campaign, for your first few weeks, I would say a brand awareness campaign is really important. Then you can move on to consideration, and then you move on to conversion when you have enough data to really kick off with a strong campaign. Cool. So let's start with brand awareness. Shows ads to people who are most likely to remember them. Cool. So we can name the campaign, of course, we want to do this, and we're going to go for the toilet lights. If you've seen my previous videos, or if you've seen earlier in this video, this is my chosen example product. Let's go. So we can create an ad set. So you can have multiple ad sets within your campaign.
So you can literally just call it toilet set, toilet lights 1. And this is if you're going to create a few different campaigns to test against each other. And then again, I'll just call this toilet light 1. Great, so I hope you guys are still with me. The next thing I'm going to do is we don't have any special categories. Buying type will be the auction. So you're basically going to be bidding against other competitors. It's pretty much the only way to run your campaign. Cool. So if you want to A/B test your campaign, it basically means you can choose multiple images and multiple headlines to promote your products. Okay. So you can choose your daily budget. I would really recommend going for more than this, where this is a brand awareness campaign, so this is really to collect as much data as possible. If it was me, I would definitely start with at least £15 per day, and we'll start from today, that's fine. And here we're going to create our audience. So this is the product I'm going to be selling and promoting. I'm sure you've seen it before, but it's quite cool. It's like a funky changing color toilet light switch, kind of just to jazz up your bathroom a little bit. So who will my audience be? They might be people looking at we want to create a new custom audience. Lookalike audiences when you already have a data set that you can create an audience from. We don't have that. This is brand new. So the age, we probably don't want to go for anyone above 50 for sure. Maybe an 18-year-old, maybe like some uni students. And I also think some like middle-aged people might find it quite fun. You know, you might be bored of a bathroom that you've had for 20 years. So why not get this light? All genders, yes, we want to keep it quite broad at the beginning, and then we're going to go for a list of the demographics, interests, and behaviors. So this can be the country, and this can also be an interest, such as people who are into toilet. Great, so my audience selection is fairly broad. That's good. It will reach about 11 million people. And here we'll be able to narrow down our audience based on people that are interested in this campaign. Cool. So optimization, ad delivery. Yeah, this is something that we'll want to do. So this will mean that Facebook will aim to get the most out of our budget. So they'll advertise at the busier times, and they will boost the image that is getting the most attention. Great. So now we're going to create the ad. The more images we use, the more Facebook will be able to test our campaign. So we can either add a single image or video, which will just be one singular image or one singular video, a carousel, which will be 2 or more images that somebody can scroll through, or a collection, which will be a group of items that opens into a full screen mobile experience. You can also add instant experiences. So this could be, I don't know if you've seen the VR videos where you can kind of look around a store. That's what that would be, but I definitely don't have any of those right now. Right, so let's go. 6 placements. So right now this will go into people's feeds, it will go into people's stories, and it will go into your home search results. And I'm going to keep all of these options because I don't know where my audience is coming from right now. Later down the line, I might change this if people are only interested when they're coming from my stories. Cool, so this is obviously not what we want, so I'm going to change this media How will I get my images? Well, I'll just head across to the toilet light. And here, because I have Salesforce downloaded, I can just download all of these. Yeah, so I have all the videos and images on my my downloads now. So when I go to upload, I can go into this folder and upload these one by one. Change the media. So the first thing I will do is a video, and you can change the text to perhaps something that we already have here. This I'll probably put in the description. Maybe make this more exciting. Disco, smart bathroom, toilet. LED light. The body motion sensor. Woo! Okay, of course we're not going to be using these images, so if I want to change it, I can do this. And use some of our other content. If I want to change this into a video, let's create this. Awesome, and here I'm going to put the text from the video from AliExpress, but let's call it something a little bit more exciting. And then the last thing that we can do is add primary text options. So this is one option. So usually you can do as many as you like. I would normally do about 3 to start with, and then we can then test different text as we go and headlines. Now, if you're not sure what to put here, you can use paid tools such as SEMrush, which you can help with keyword research. So you can type in the main keywords for your product, and it'll tell you what people are actually searching for. You can also use DrumUp, which will help you to find keywords. So I'm going to find out what people are searching. So let's type in toilet light, and you can build a content stream here. Or you can use a free tool like Google Trends, so I can see what people are searching for when it comes to bathroom lights, and if there's anything that I'm missing. But another thing I can do is compare bathroom lights with toilet lights. And way more people are searching for bathroom light. What about bathroom lighting? No, so I'm going to stick with calling everything bathroom lights. And next will be a call to action. So great. So this will be in English, so that's already done. Okay, and that's it. That's it. So you can add in your pixel here by putting your URL into this box here. If you set up your pixel, that will mean that you'll be able to track your audience and all the data and all of that. So I would really recommend adding your pixel in here. I'll do a separate video on this if requested, so just let me know in the comments below if you want me to show you how to do that. But yeah, that's all for now. So the next thing I would do is go on to publish my ad. Now I'm not going to do that because this is not a real campaign, but once I've published it, this is what it will look like, and this will come up in people's Facebook feeds, their stories.
There you go. So that's how you set up your first Facebook ads. It's really easy to do it, but the difficult part will be to build your audience and really get to know who is buying your product. That's the thing that will take a little bit of testing and a little bit more time. So now you know how to use Facebook ads, let's head across to Google. So with Google, what you will need to do here is go onto Google Ads Manager right here. So you want to go to Google Ads. So that's really easy to remember. And again, you're going to want to set up your own account here. It's much easier, I think, than Facebook in terms of the amount of time it takes to be accepted and that type of thing. I have an account, so I'll sign straight in and I'll meet you there. Okay, so the first thing you should see is this page right here once you have logged in, and then you can go ahead here and hit new campaign. So here we have all of the different types of campaigns that you can do. Usually what I would recommend is the first thing that you would want to do is head across to brand awareness and reach. This is so that you can build your audience and you can spend a little bit less money here. So this is like your testing stage. Maybe you want to do like £15 per day, and that way you will know who is responding to your pictures and images and to your content basically, and that way you can gather that information and plug it into your what they call a funnel, so that way you'd be able to launch campaigns which will drive people to your website. Perhaps that's a campaign that you would want to do maybe around like a holiday season like Christmas, and you have a lot of different Christmas products. You may have a campaign where you want to get leads. Now what this means is you might launch a campaign where it says if you fill out the survey you get 25% off or something like that, and that way you can collect people's leads or email addresses and you'll be able to retarget them, which means you'll be able to send them emails with all of your products or discounts or whatever it is that you want to promote. And then you will have sales, which I'm sure you can imagine what that is. So that's when you want people to just buy your product. The reason that we do these other types of campaigns is to build trust. It's quite hard if people don't know your brand already for them just to buy your product. So that's why these can be very useful campaigns as well. But what we'll do for this tutorial is sales. Okay, so again we have a lot of different types of ads here, and I know this can look a little scary, but let me just break it down for you. So video is usually played before YouTube videos, since YouTube and Google are under one roof. So if you have something like a course or something like that, usually you would go for video, but if it's a product, we'd probably go for something else. Search is when somebody searches for something and then your ad can be shown to them in real time. We have display, which pop up on, say, different website, as well as on the Google homepage. These are all under a bidding system, so you'll put a certain amount that you would bid for, which I'll show you. Different people who have the same product or a similar product as you will be bidding against you. That's how this works. Then we also have shopping, and this is super useful if you have a product to sell, because Google will look at who is searching for that product or a similar product, and then they will promote your product to them in real time. And then we have these down here. So we have Smart, which is usually on your apps, and then Discovery is across so YouTube, you can see here Gmail. Okay, so they're the two big ones, and the next thing I'm going to show you is Pinterest and TikTok. I might not go all the way through showing you how to set up your campaign, but I just wanted to show you their platforms and what their advertising might look like. So here we have Pinterest ads, and you can create a business account right here. And the reason I'm not going to show you everything, how to go through everything, is because I'm sure you're going to need to get all of this approved. So this will be, I just want to go straight to create. So you can create a pin. I'm sure you all know what a pin is. So it's just an image, like one of these. But what I really want to do is, create an ad. So again, actually it looks even easier than Facebook or Google. So you can just create your pin. So let's choose one of the images that I downloaded. And then you want to add your destination link. So actually, I'm going to go straight to my products. Then they can just hit checkout as soon as they get to the page. And then you can just publish that immediately, it seems. And you can create a carousel if you want to do more images, for example. Let's just add the image I liked in. Yeah. So let's add that. And that way you have two images on your pen. Okay, and I'm guessing from there now I can create an ad. Right, and then you'll be able to choose your budget. So this is £1, but I'm guessing that you can do up to like £15. It tells you how many people you're going to reach and how much you're going to spend per day. So there we go. That is how you would set up your Pinterest ad, which is great for products because people are always there looking at, I don't know, home decoration and recipes and all of that. And then the second one was TikTok. Again, I guess this is a little more difficult because you need your video. You need a video for this. So you can create your account. But I think that what would be more useful is to look at the best TikTok ad examples. You can see the different videos that you can create, and that will just pop up in people's feeds. And yeah, it's just one of those platforms that will be less expensive than Facebook and Google, less likely to get banned, and a place where everybody is at the moment. TikTok has gone crazy. And the last part of this video that I really wanted to show you is your email marketing. So your email marketing is super important. I showed you on Google Ads that you can set up a lead generation campaign where you simply get people's emails. And the reason that's so important is this is going to be your way to market for free by emailing your customers who are already interested in your brand, who might have purchased from you before, or who want your discount codes. So we're gonna head across to your campaigns. So you can create campaigns specifically here on Shopify, and you can build, say, okay, so you're gonna head across to discounts. So like I said, I have this spring sale discount right here. The next thing I want is to go on to my Shopify app store, and there is an app called Smart Pop-Ups. So that's super easy to remember, just Smart Pop-Ups. And I'm gonna add this app to my store. We have a 14-day free trial to check this out, and it's $9 per month, but if you think that's about £7, it's really worth it, and I will show you why. Awesome, so let's create our first widget. So something like this is great, but I don't think that we need the pictures or anything. I think we can probably go in straight for something like this
And now what I want is I can now add my discount code here. So we've got 10% off, and I'll say this spring, so that they're like, okay, this isn't gonna last forever. And then they'll enter their name and their email address and everything, so we can save and close, activate now. If this is working, so if I go onto my website, it comes up, and it's as easy as that. Now what you will do is collect those emails, and then every time you release a new product, every time you have a new discount, maybe it will be your winter sale, you will then have this email list. And this email list will be, I'll show you where it is, it'll be under your customers. So right now I'm the only customer, but as you collect those emails, you'll have more people here, and then you can simply retarget that audience. I can do a separate video on email retargeting. Again, it's very easy to do. You will need an app called MailChimp. Here. MailChimp forms. So what will then happen is you can use this email list and then create batch emails, which you will then send to all of your customers easily with coupons. You can do coupons and offers, banners and pop-ups, and MailChimp emails. And that brings us to the end of this course. Remember, we have got our free sales source trial and free Shopify trial in the description below. If you found this video useful, I would love to hear from you in the comments. And if you want more tips on dropshipping and Shopify and how to start your own e-commerce brand, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and I will see you here at the next one.